Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a little bit of a makeup tutorial on this look that I'm wearing right now, which I think is so much fun for springtime and definitely even going into summer with this just really turquoisey green eye and a little bit of gold there with a peachy pink lip. Please excuse my disaster hair. It's pretty nasty outside, so ain't nobody got time for blow drying my hair in that kind of weather. Let's just get right into it. If you want to see how to get this look, then just please keep on watching.
So I'm going to go in and prime first, and yes, that is a men's aftershave balm, but I'm telling you, it works so well as a primer. You just want it to get tacky on your skin, and then go in with your foundation. I'm telling you, it really, really works, especially if you have a little bit of oily skin. It's just one of those surprising things. It was a big hype on YouTube, and it really does work well. It smells kind of like a man, but that's not so bad. So I'm going to correct underneath my eyes with a little bit of an orangey tone corrector before I go in with my concealer. So I'm just blending that out with a beauty blender, and then I'm going to put some concealer on top. So orangey tones like that are really going to cancel out some of the bluish tones that you can have underneath your eyes. So that works really, really well to correct those areas. Once I finish blending that out with my beauty blender as well, I'm going to go in and set everything with this NARS crystal powder just everywhere that I put my concealer, and I'm going in with that beauty blender again just to make sure that there are no creases before I set it. And I'm going to set everything anywhere I have some lines as well, and then go in with some regular powder foundation to set the rest of my face. I definitely get a little bit oily, so I make sure to set my entire face. So if you don't need to do this, then you can totally skip this step. I'm going to go in and do my brows, and I'm going to go through this pretty quickly because I don't think that this is too exciting, but if you want to see this, then let me know. I could do a brow tutorial. I just used a pencil, and now I'm going in and setting them with some tinted brow gel to help them stay in place. So now moving on to the eyes, I'm going to prime my eyelids all the way from the top to the bottom, and I'm going to set that. This is a Makeup Forever eyeshadow, but it doesn't matter. You can just use any eyeshadow that matches your skin tone. So I'm going to go in with a transition shade. This is Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie, which is a wonderful transition shade for my skin tone. And then going in with a little bit of a darker shade into the crease, but also a little bit above the crease. It's going to add a nice warmth because we're going to go in with some more cool tone colors. So I really like the look of that warmth with the turquoise colors that we're going to go into in just a second. So I'm going to use a Colourpop eyeshadow first, which is a really pretty sort of sea green color with sparkle in it. I love that. And just about 2/3 of the way in. And then I'm going to take this MAC eyeshadow that has a little more blue in it, and I'm going to set all of that eyeshadow and blend it a little bit into the crease. I'm going to put this gold shadow into the part that we didn't add that bluish green color. And I'm going to go back and forth and just make sure that that part where the transition is really smooth, so it doesn't look like a straight line in between that gold and the turquoisey colors. So the gold and the turquoise just go so beautifully together, especially for the spring and summer. So I'm going to use both of those warm tones that we used at the top, just right on the bottom, and so blending them out. So both of those shades, so it brings everything together. I'm going to go back with that gold and just put a little bit of that on the inner corners and a little bit on the lower lash line as well. And taking that color that I set my entire eyelid with and just putting that underneath the brow. And I'm putting a nude liner in my waterline just to brighten everything up. We want it nice and bright. Curling my lashes and going in with some mascara. We're skipping falsies today because honestly, especially in the summertime, just don't really have time for lashes all the time. So it's nice to just go in with a beautiful mascara and just build up those lashes as much as you can. Now, of course, bronzing the face. I love this butter bronzer. It's beautiful and it smells like vacation, so that's just perfect. Putting that all around the perimeter of my face, contouring slightly, but mostly just bronzing up my face. And of course, putting it down the neck to make sure that everything matches. And I'm going in with my highlighter first. This is a beautiful gold highlighter. See, that makes me happy. And I'm doing it first because then when we go with the blush on top, it helps blend it in a little bit better so it's not as just a harsh line. And trust me, I love that look too, but it's nice to do this first because then if you overdo it a little bit and it looks a little bit harsh, you can blend it in with the blush. And I'm just putting a little bit in the inner corners as well just to brighten everything up. And going in with my blush, and you can see it just blends in the highlight a little bit with putting that blush on top. And doing the lips, I'm doing a nice peachy pink lip here. This really pretty Colourpop lippy stick. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of gloss on top because then I want my lips will look nice and juicy. Love that in the spring and summertime. And I'm gonna spritz my face with MAC Fix Plus, which will just blend all of those powders together and just make it look nice and glowy. I hope you enjoyed this look, guys. I hope to see you next time. Please subscribe if you're not already and like this video. Bye.